Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Gay. This is my assistant, Christine Johnson, and we're going to show you a cool little Kimura sequence to a side control arm lock. So it looks like this. So I get this Kimura and she straightens her arm. Okay, boom, finish. Boom, she straightens her arm. I can also keep her into side control. From here, we're gonna finish in this nice little arm lock. Okay, so some quick details. The setup that I'm doing from what we call stage 1. So I'm controlling her head and I'm trapping her arm. I like to have my arm inside here because it keeps it really stuck, right? So of course I'm holding her posture down. From this position, I'm gonna take my arm out, push her head down, and now I'm controlling her head with my elbow. So I'm keeping this elbow very heavy, right? So if she sits up, go ahead, she can't. But if she does, go ahead, sit up all the way. Then I can sit up to my elbow and I can still get my Kimura, right? So if she sits up, great, no big deal. But I'm gonna keep her head down, and let's just say they can't get up. I'm gonna turn on my side, open my body, and I sit up to my elbow, and I'm still keeping this elbow glued to her head. From here, I hip out. I'm gonna get my Kimura, right? Now from here, I'm gonna keep my body glued to her arm. This makes me stronger. So now, once I get to this position, I'm gonna fall back on my back. When this happens, I trap her leg. Okay, notice that her arm is in a 45-degree angle and she can't roll out. If I don't have her leg trapped, she can easily roll over her shoulder and get out of my Kimura. So I trap this, and I wanna make sure that I get on my side, okay? The reason I wanna get on my side, if I'm laying straight on my back, I'm trying to finish from here, I'm with a really strong opponent, all I have is my arm strength. So then I'm trying to push this direction, right? And if they're really strong, it's just not gonna happen, right? And a lot of times they'll just straighten their arm. So straighten your arm, Christine. So when she does that, even me and Christine are about the same weight and strength, it's really hard for me to finish from here, right? So relax for a second, there you go. So when I'm here, I'm 90 degrees, I turn on my side, I'm still really connected to her arm, and now I'm gonna use my whole body to finish. So this is how I finish, right? And once I get to this position, you notice I'm not moving a lot. I'm just moving a little bit, okay, to get the tap. So I just have to move slightly towards her head. Now, the first counter is she straightens her arm. Boom, I'm gonna use my outside arm and I'm gonna push it to my leg. So see the stiff arm? Then I'm gonna open my guard, use the inside of my thigh, and I push her hand right back in place, glue myself, and now I can finish. Okay, the other counter, she straightens for some reason, they're so strong I can't push their arm to my leg. I'm gonna swing the arm around my head, grab the gi, sit up to my elbow, and I'm gonna hug around her back, okay? From here, I'm gonna unlock my guard, foot on the floor, I scoop my hips out so I can get my top knee inside and across her belt line. Now from here, I'm connected to her, I'm gonna pull her towards you guys, this direction towards our head, right? So I pull her on top of me, and then I use my knee to swing her around. I'm still blocking her hip with my leg so she can't put me back in the guard, and I'm still controlling the sleeve. Now, from here, instead of going over the top, I'm gonna take my arm out, and I'm gonna go underneath her armpit and grab her gi, okay? My elbow goes over the head, and now I'm in the side control position. From here, I'm gonna lean my weight, throw my leg over, just like a regular arm lock, and then watch, I've gotta lean the other direction to get my knee to come back up, okay? My shoelaces are behind her shoulder here, right? And then I can slowly start to rise right above her elbow, controlling the arm, squeezing my knees together, and now I'm just gonna lay back to finish, okay? So let's look at the whole thing one more time. Control the head, control the arm. I push the head down, foot on the floor, turn on my side, open my book, and I set up to my elbow. Super heavy on the head. I use my foot and my hips to get my Kimura, okay? I become part of her arm, so I glue myself to her arm. Then I'm gonna pull it back 90 degrees, trap the leg, scoot on my side, finish. If she straightens, the first counter, push it to the leg, open the guard, put it back in place, finish. Second, take it over the head, grab the sleeve, hug the back, foot on the floor, and I've got to scoot out, get my knee across, pull her up and over, control the sleeve, and then from here, go directly underneath, grab, elbow over the top. I'm gonna lean, throw my leg over, lean back, and then we can finish.